Hello everybody, and welcome to my next video. I just wanted to make this video because, well, I usually want to make videos, but I don't really know what to talk about. So when I do make a video, it's usually because something popped up in my head, something I realized, or some kind of revelation I may have had. And what I wanted to talk about in this video was ever since I came out of the world and gave up my life for Christ, um, I've been drawing near, and the more you come out of the world, the more foreign and alien it all seems to you. You can look back on things from the past and just realize how none of it really mattered. It wasn't as important as you thought it was at the time. Like school, people you were around, etc. Like this would might have been not be the case for anyone else, but this was the case for me. I always placed so much importance on worldly things when I was in the world. I thought they mattered so much, but really none of it mattered at all. And once you come out of the world and are born again, you can see that with a whole new set of eyes, spiritual eyes, that Christ gives you. And it is quite fascinating to just reminisce on things. Like, wow, that didn't matter at all, you know? It's fascinating. It truly is nothing but one big deception, like a theater almost, a script. And now, so we're talking about the present time, I feel very like I just don't belong, you know? I guess I've always had that feeling on some level, but it's the strongest it's ever been lately. Because I really don't belong here. I really never cared for worldly things, physical material. And to see that there's still people that do, on whatever level, they're still in the world, I also see them with a whole new perspective. Like, you haven't came out of that yet. You're still in it. That's not good. That's bad. And chances are, even if I were to tell them that, they would not care. That's a fact. But that was pretty much the topic I wanted to discuss in this video, is how it feels so strange now just being here. Everything is strange. It's all fake. And I'm sure to anyone who may listen to this at some point, if anyone ever does, and they also were born again and came out of the world, they would probably understand what I mean, at least on some level. It's fascinating to me. And all thanks to Christ for doing that. Because it's by grace. There's nothing I did. I'm not special. I'm no different than anybody else. Just by grace. It's one of my favorite things to do now, is just think about stuff, dwell on things, not waste my time with worldly matters. Like all those things, like in school, for example, all the so-called popular kids, and maybe you weren't one of them, and you thought you wish you were, and it's actually better. Like, none of that mattered. It didn't matter at all. It's on the individual. So maybe you were always different. Individually. It's just like, I mean, that's just an example, but that's what I'm talking about. Is people think that they're doing such amazing things. And really, as long as they're in the world and they've not been born of the Spirit, the truth is they're doing nothing at all. They haven't done nothing. That's a fact. It's just fascinating to me. I know I've said that probably quite a few times now, but it really is. They've done nothing. Nothing of this physical world really mattered like that. It's all designed, really, to get your soul, to get you to consent through deception, usually. They're not going to straight up and tell you. I guess sometimes they do, but for your average person, they got to trick you. And once you've woken up to it, it has no authority over you. You see right through it. It's all fake. It always was before you were even born, we were even born. It's all about getting your soul. And it's crazy because when I was younger and when I was still in the world, I always felt like I was missing out on things. Like I was missing out on relationships or missing out on parties or going out and doing stuff, but actually, I wasn't missing out on nothing. If anything, I was being protected. Protected from this horrible world. Come out from them, right? Don't partake in them with them. Rather expose them. I'm so grateful I never did those things. All glory to Christ for that. I was actually being protected, even when I didn't even realize it. Even when I may have thought it was the opposite. But that's only because I was in the world. I was deceived. Oh, I'm missing out on something, on things that are, memories I could be making. No, 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 no. I was being protected. So to anyone out there who thinks you're missing out on stuff because maybe you don't have friends or maybe you don't have a relationship or whatever, you're not. Believe me. The only thing that matters is Christ, is being born of the Spirit. Because I was once like that. Then I realized none of that matters. It's the physical material world. It's not real. Come out from them. Come out of the world. Be born of the Spirit. Become a servant of Christ. God bless you all, and remember Christ is King.